Kilroy goes off the shelf on update kits, or sometimes they're called upgrade kits. I've noticed a recent trend in war games where publishers are issuing update or upgrade kits for war games. Now they have different purposes. Sometimes they're a collection of errata that has come out over time, and so they want to issue a new rule book and also change some of the components with that errata. Other times it might be an actual change in the game. They might have updated some of the components or the factors on some of the, equipment or tanks or airplanes or different elements in the game. And so they want to update both the rules and the components in that regard. So some of the examples I have that I have acquired over my time, one of which I don't have here because I've already put it within the game. I've already parsed it out. Is there was a Distant Plane and Cuba Libre update kit. That's part of the coin series, and that was basically bringing it those editions from their first edition up to the second edition. So that's another purpose that comes out with these update or upgrade kits, is that the edition changes. So in the second edition, they've updated some elements. They've changed the rules, or they've changed some of the gameplay. And so they have a second edition when they come out, and sometimes they'll issue an update or upgrade kit that brings the first edition up to the second edition. Another example I have here is the one that just came out for Field Commander Nimitz upgrade kit. And what they've done here is they've upgraded the Japanese orders, they've upgraded the campaign map, and they've updated or upgraded the rule book. So this is going to have a new rule book. This is going to have a new campaign map, which is actually the map for the board. It's a mounted board that comes along with this. And so they've changed some elements, which is basically kind of what I was just saying. This takes it from the first edition to the second edition. So there's a second edition Field Commander Nimitz, and this is what you need. If you own the first edition, this is what you need to kind of get it to the second edition. Another example of that is Wing Leader, put out by Nimitz, came out from DVG. Wing Leader came out from GMT, and this is basically an update kit that kind of brings it to the second edition. They're going to have a second edition of Wing Leader Victories, which is what this was related to. And so this is going to get a second edition rulebook, which is version 2.2. But this also has a new map board. There's not a lot of changes to the map board. The second edition map board actually has a mounted one. This one just has a paper one. But as you can see here, there's quite a bit of cardboard in there because they've updated the aircraft. All the aircraft actually got updated in some of the expansions, but this actually, I think, gives you all the updated, all the aircraft are updated to the second edition in this update kit. And then another one we have that I've already parsed it out, except for the one I don't have. I don't own All Bridges Burning. But this is from GMT. This was for Imperial Struggle. It actually had three good games. It had Imperial Struggle, Versailles, 1919, and All Bridges Burning. And this one really was more of especially for Imperial Struggle and Versailles, it was errata. That there was some components that were done in the first printing that were not correct. Some map issues and some counter issues and some cards. And so this is basically an errata update kit in that respect. So, there's some various reasons. It looks like one of the primary reasons that update kits are coming about are like when there's a second edition that comes out. And that second edition usually is, correcting some errata, changing the gameplay or the rules a little bit, and then updating the components that are affected by that. So, that update kits or upgrade kits, what do you guys think about that? I mean, that's not something that we used to see back in the day. I say this is relatively recent. I mean, I've seen it over the last, 5 to 6 years, maybe earlier than that. Maybe it's been going on earlier than that. But what do you guys think about that? Do you like these upgrade kits? Do you like these update kits? Should they have done that in the first printing? Or how do you feel about that? For me, who's kind of a completionist, if I have the first edition, do I just scrap the first edition and go out and buy the second edition, or do I go the route of these update or upgrade kits, which is what I kind of tend to do because I've already bought the game and playing the game, and I want, if I feel like I need to go to the second edition, I'll look for one of these upgrade kits. So what's your guys' thoughts on it?